Imagine what it would be like to know your personality is different compared to others, but not know why. You think there is no one else like you and you are just different. This is a typical thought of a child struggling with autism. No one knows exactly where autism comes from, but it is becoming more common in children every day. Autism Speaks estimates that approximately 1 in 68 children are diagnosed with autism. My brother is 1 out of 68 children, and every day I see the struggle that not only he goes through, but my whole family. Today I'm going to share with you what I have learned over the many years I have lived with an autistic child. Autism is a common learning disability in many children. To fully understand a child with autism, you must first understand the disorder, have patience, and adapt to each individual child. You may be wondering what exactly is autism. WebMD states that autism is a behavioral disorder that typically impairs children's ability to interact in social situations. They also have behavioral problems along with repetitive tendencies. Autism varies and can cover a wide range of symptoms, including speech problems and lack of facial expressions. And some children may only have a slight handicap while others require full assistance. There is no cure for autism, but there are different medications that can help based on each child's symptoms. Children with autism usually have a very stereotypical nature. Some children may have repeated hand motions or gestures they do, while other children may overly obsess in something. Personally, my brother takes an interest in Nerf guns and he likes to collect them, but almost all autistic children have difficulty communicating with others. Now that you know more about what autism is, you need to know how to react to a child who is autistic. To interact with an autistic child, you must have patience. It is easy to get mad and frustrated when talking with and to someone with autism. A child with autism may look away or act like they are not listening to you when they talk. When you talk back to you, they may stutter and repeat themselves many times. It is important that you get their attention before you try to talk to them and you maintain eye contact with them. Even though they are different, most autistic children want to be loved and be happy. Sometimes you have to make personal sacrifices to suit an autistic child's needs. My family has to make a lot of changes and sacrifices on a daily basis to accommodate my brother's needs. Now that you know that patience is key, you must understand that each autistic child varies in symptoms and personalities. Each autism case is different and no two children are the same. There are different colored puzzle pieces on the autistic awareness ribbon that stand for the difference between each autistic person. Some children with autism excel in some activities, whereas they don't in others. Most autistic children are academically smart in 1 or 2 subjects that they are passionate about, while blocking out the rest, and they do poorly in what they are not interested in. Some autistic children like sports, but may not be good at it. Others may not like sports, but may be good at them. Some children may have poor social skills, while others love to talk and chat to different people. For the most part, children with autism do not realize that they are different or that they have a disorder. Now that you understand that no two autistic children are the same, let's tie it all together and make a few conclusions. Now you understand generally how the disorder works and typically symptoms of an autistic child. You know that you must have patience with an autistic child and you are required to make changes. And you also understand that no children are the same, and each child must be looked at based upon their personality. I hope that next time you meet an autistic child, you will be able to interact with them and make them feel loved.